But what Sabrina does next starts an even bigger conversation. You see, to promote her new album, she posted one picture and set the internet on fire.
Sabrina Carpenter just posted a cover photo of her upcoming album, Man's Best Friend, where she's on all fours next to a man.
Ah, yes, this image right here, with some guy in a suit on some 50 Shades of Grey type of shit, set a lot of people on fire. For obvious reasons, the optics, a woman in a dress, on her knees, kneeling to a man, grabbing her hair, I mean, clenching the hell out of her hair straight.
No! No! The patriarchy!
Submissive position.
What's going on with it, YouTube? You feel me? We back at it again with another video, you know what I'm saying? Got a video loaded up by Morty. Why everyone hates Sabrina Carpenter? That's crazy. Why would everyone hate the most favorited white woman right now? Anyway, let's get back to the video. What the fuck?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So it seems like Sabrina Carpenter is yet again in hot water over her recent attire on stage. You know, people are criticizing her for being too edgy, too raunchy, overly sexual, doing too much for a former Disney child star. And they're even going as far as now calling her an industry plant. Seems like there's a lot of debate online whether or not any of the attire she's been wearing.
Damn, bruh. Disney stars can't grow the fuck up. Crazy.
Acting and the songs she's been making are organic or not, whether it's,
but it's low-key the same fit though, you know what I'm saying? Just like different
pushed
colors
by her record label, her PR managers, her team, or if it's just coming from her naturally.
She is hella explicit though. Like, shorty freaky as hell, nigga. Look at this shit.
Short and Sweet hit its full stride. Sabrina's live show was every bit as calculated as the rollout, but the same elements that kept her name trending also opened up a new line of criticism.
So I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with this clip right here. Sabrina on stage.
I am not familiar with this clip right here. What do you mean, Maury? How are you familiar with this clip? I know what you be doing. I know what he be doing. I know what you be doing, Maury. You not slick. You not slick, my nigga.
She takes her mic and simulates as if she was, you know, giving somebody fellatio. Yeah, we've all seen it. New Juno position unlocked. Juno, I believe, is a song made by Sabrina Carpenter that has a lot of sexually suggestive lyrics or content that has definitely sparked a lot of debate online whether or not it's appealing to the male gaze or if it's too sexually objectifying and if she's setting women back 1,000 years.
The conversation intensified as videos surfaced of her big.
This is what women wanted though. At least the women back then. This is what they fought for. You feel me? To express yourself, as they say, you know. I'm telling you.
Backlit curtains showed a dancer lifting Sabrina's legs and mimicking foreplay. There was massive outrage about how she still had Disney Kids fans that were attending her shows while she leaned into her sexually suggestive.
Nah!
And Sabrina seems fully aware of what she's getting herself into.
Now, here's the thing. I will say, though, that as an artist, you should be able to grow and mature. If that's what you want to lean into, go for it. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, when it comes to concerts
like what?
Sabrina Carpenter, where there's going to be
this was at a concert?
Content on stage like this, don't they have a restriction or an age limit for the person?
It gotta be an age limit, bro. It gotta be an age limit.
If you're a listener of Sabrina Carpenter's music, you understand the lyrics and you understand that she's gonna be doing this type of stuff at her shows. Maybe, I don't know, like, don't purchase this stuff for your kids. Like, if you're under the age of 8.
That's insane. Look at her at this age, bro. That's insane. This is her at peak. You feel me? Then she grew up to be this, this. That's insane, dog.
You're a child or whatever. You can't buy it without an ID, I'm pretty sure. So if you have somebody over the age of 18 buying this stuff because they're a fan and they're bringing their kids along with them, then I mean, hey, that's just shitty parenting in and of itself. You can't really blame the artist for that, whether you believe she's doing too much or not. But again, in this day and age, I guess artists and public figures or whatever is supposed to be responsible for what other people's kids see in media. Kind of strange.
I think over the last year, I've heard from a lot of people like, wow, like she's just like the horniest girl alive, because sometimes in my songs I say some crazy things on stage. But I'm actually a very normal amount of horny, and also just, you know, a lot of it is because I'm able to kind of have fun and play, and you know, when I'm doing these live shows.
I mean, that's the thing with music though. It's an expression of like what you feeling in the moment of you recording that song. You know what I'm saying? The beat, your lyrics, you know, the whole 9 yards. You feel me? So if that's what she wants to put in her music, let her do what the music she want to do. It's up to you if you want to listen. You feel me? You don't gotta listen if you don't want to listen. You feel me? Not that I listen. I don't think I've ever listened to her music. I don't think so. But yeah, you feel me?
Just a matter of not taking things too seriously.
Some people call Sabrina an industry plant.
Now that's the thing. A lot of people don't believe that everything she just said is organically from her own mind. They believe that this is a carefully curated, constructive narrative image by her team to be pushed out for sales. People are now starting to lean into the theory that the whole strategy by her label execs is to make her more edgy, more I don't give an F type of attitude with the over-sexualized attire, look at me, and I'm doing things that, you know, young people, young women, and whatever think is cool and edgy, and I'm appealing to that type of crowd while simultaneously offending the opposite crowd who thinks her wardrobe is sexual objectification on steroids and attempts to satiate the male gaze. Like, that is definitely a hot topic online, which, in my opinion, all in all, has allowed her name to constantly be in headlines, thus producing more overall visibility and sales for her music. And to be
Yeah, nah, I don't think she low key, like as they saying, she an industry plant. I don't think she like Ice Spice, if anything, you know. Then it's like, how do you explain the rapid switch up, you know, the lyrics, the performance at the shows, you know, stuff like that. I'm really trying to not even find an excuse. It's more like, I feel like that's just the character that she's portraying. You know what I'm saying? Not that she's faking it. I don't think she's faking it. You feel me? But like I said earlier, you know, music is an expression of what you feeling on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So you always just separate the music from the artist. You know what I'm saying? So in her music, maybe she expresses herself to be this a diva of sorts, where, you know, she's hot, all the guys want her, all the girls hate her. You know, she braided up, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I don't know. I'm not really picking up fake. That's really what I'm trying to say. I'm not really picking up fake. I think this is authentically her, if I'm being honest. She just grew the fuck up. You feel me? Like, matter of fact, she's 26, dog. She's fucking 26. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a grown ass woman. You know? I feel like she's just chilling in her femininity, her sexuality, whatever you want to call it, and it's just doing her. You know, I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's an industry plant, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get the video moving. You know, maybe more will give us more information on why, you know, people are thinking she an industry plant. You know, I don't think so, but let's
quite honest, it's actually quite brilliant. But then again, it does seem to be backfiring now.
Some people call Sabrina an industry plant, which is kind of subjective, but Sabrina's been in the
For those of you who don't know what the fuck an industry plant is, an industry plant is an artist who's seen as being pushed to the top by label money and connections rather than growing naturally through real fan support or independent hustle. Then again, she's been doing music a minute. You feel me? But I can see where the allegations are.
Industry for over 2 years, so that doesn't really apply here.
I'm just one of those artists that it took a few tries, and I don't even think of it as it took a few tries to be good or to be successful. I just think maybe for people to understand it and catch on.
And by taking a few tries, let me break this down for you. All she really means is going through different identities, different images, different brands to see what sticks and what does not. Pretty much.
But that's literally music though. That's literally what music is though. You know what I'm saying? You can look at Gunna, you can look at Lil Baby, you can look at Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, anybody. Look at their catalog. People who've been doing music as a career, look at their catalog. You feel me? Look at albums year by year. My nigga, it's always a different era. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? You're not the same person you was last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Gunna. You feel me? 2020 Gunna is different from 2025 Gunna. You feel me? What's the song? Baby Birkin era Gunna is different from DS4 Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Or post Rico Gunna. You know what I'm saying? It's different eras. You know what I'm saying? You upgrade every time. So like for her to say that, valid. But yeah, you know, music is an expression, dog. I don't know what these people talking about.
Well-known actor, singer, creator in this day and age has done that. I've done it, obviously. People like Will Smith, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Bieber, PewDiePie, anybody you can really think of has gone through different phases of brands, identities, types of content they make, styles of creation, etc., etc. It's natural for creators to go through these different storylines and arcs to explore different creative styles, and the style of which has seemed to stick for Sabrina Carpenter that has allowed her to propel herself to mega stardom appears to be the one that is causing the most division.
But what Sabrina does next starts an even bigger conversation. You see, to promote her new album, she posted one picture and set the internet on fire.
Sabrina Carpenter just posted a cover photo of her upcoming album, Man's Best Friend, where she's on all fours next to a man.
Ah, yes. This image right here, with some guy in a suit on some 50 Shades of Grey type of shit, set a lot of people on fire. For obvious reasons, the optics, a woman in a dress, on her knees, kneeling to a man, grabbing her hair. I mean, clenching the hell out of her hair strings.
No, the patriarchy.
Submissive position while he's standing over here in the dominant one.
Oh, that's funny.
Sent a lot of people over the edge.
Now, some people sent unhappy responses.
You're sick if you find this attractive. Who doesn't find this attractive? You know what I'm saying? Every man would find this attractive. Every woman would find this attractive. What do you mean? What do you mean? I know you find it attractive. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. It's not normal for the new generation of pop girls to do things like this. It's neither sexy or cool. It's just disgusting and objectifying women. Okay.
Writing, this is sending
Your
us
opinion.
back 5 decades.
Previously, I said the narrative is that a lot of people believe that this is sending women back 1,000 years. You know, in this one image, somebody said, you're sick if you find this attractive. Another person said, it's not normal for the new generation of pop girls to do things like this. It's neither sexy nor cool. It's just disgusting and objectifying women. Now, here's the thing. Based off of the general consensus that I can see online, whether you're offended by this, I mean, hey, I can't help you with that. So it seems like in this day and age, there seems to be a crowd where there's kind of like 2 or 3 categories of feminists. One, my body, my choice. I can do whatever the hell I want. There's nothing wrong with this. She's just doing with what she wants with her body, so it doesn't matter. And anybody who criticizes her for it is anti-feminist. Feminist group 2, you should never be in the submissive position to a man standing over you like this. This goes against everything.
Like, isn't that contradictory though? Like, let's be honest. It's your body, your choice, but you can't objectify yourself? I thought it was your choice because it's your body. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. She chose this to be her next album cover. You feel me? So that means she said, hey, I need you to pull my hair. I'm going to put my hand right here on your thigh, right here, on your knee. The tall ass nigga, this is his knee, probably. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn to the camera and be on all fours. They gonna take this picture and this gonna be my album. You know what I'm saying? They want you to think that the man who's holding her hair, who even know if it's even a man for real, let's just be honest. We're just gonna assume it's a guy. They want you to believe that the man who's pulling her hair right here is the one who said, hey, Sabrina, I think this should be your album cover. Here, get on all fours. Let me pull your hair real quick. Nigga. Make it make sense.
How dare you put out an image of yourself as a woman, objectifying yourself in such a position that basically presents yourself in a position lower than that of a man? And if you think this is cool, you're basically anti-woman. And the third group that's kind of like in the middle, like, ladies, I don't care. Do what you want. As long as I can do what I want, you can do what you want. Although I may not support this, you know.
Bro, if it's making her happy, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. As long as you ain't hurting nobody or yourself and you're happy, Glory be to God.
She's free to do whatever the hell she wants as a grown-ass woman, which in my opinion is just
grown-ass
the most
26-year-old woman. You feel me?
You gotta do the most and dress risque to prove a point to prove that less clothes equals more cool and that it supports the movement. Group 2 believes that any position like this, whether it's the choice of the woman or not, that presents itself to be in an inferior position to that of a man is anti-woman, anti-feminist, and that you're a detriment to the movement. And Group 3 just kind of doesn't give a fuck at all what people do. Like, live, let live. I live my
really
life, you live yours. Kind of more on the hippie vibe. And honestly, it's wild how the media has so much power and control over a whole group of people when none of this is real, bro. It's all fake, calculated, curated, and the goal is to get as much visibility as possible. Like everybody took the bait, fell for the trap. Hook, line, and sinker. This is exactly what the record labels want. People divided, arguing with each other, and keeping their artists' names constantly in the headlines.
Feminists did not like this one. Women's advocacy groups call the image regressive and male-centered, arguing it glamorizes submission and sets feminism back a decade. And then you had others that were on her side saying that
that's the crazy thing though. It really isn't setting back feminism a decade. Like, this is literally who them niggas in the 80s, the 70s were literally fighting for, my nigga. They were literally fighting for the freedom to do this on their own without the power of a man. You feel me? Now they have that power and it's objectifying women. Like, bro, you would never win, bro. You would never win. Anyways, what, saying a woman is catering to the male gaze has become a modern form of slut shaming disguised as feminism. She has every right to show off her body. Fuck off, honestly.
shaming a woman's marketing is its own brand of misogyny.
We are all born sexual creatures, thank God. It's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural beauty.
So yeah, basically, the two major groups of feminists fighting each other, the one who support, you know...
I'm telling you, if Marilyn Monroe was here today and she seen this album cover, nigga, she would be the most happiest woman on the planet. I am telling you. What? Nigga, she'll probably be right there next to Sabrina, honestly. She'd probably be the one pulling Sabrina's hair. What? I'm telling you.
Being as sexual as she wants, no matter how sexual it is, and the other being like, hey, yo, you're doing too much, especially if a man's holding you in that type of position. What the hell are you doing? And the third group, who's kind of like not even in the fight, just sitting on the sidelines.
The thing is,
popcorn, like, hey, shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And
I don't even think it got anything to do with Sabrina for real. Like, when you think about it deeper, it ain't got nothing to do with Sabrina. I know what it is. It's because a man, it's because she's on all fours kneeling to the man and the man is pulling her hair. You feel me? If it was a woman, they wouldn't even say shit. They wouldn't even say shit about it. Honestly. They'd be like, oh, you're on all fours for a girl? That's cool. But when it's a guy, all hell breaks loose.
yeah,
I'm telling
honestly,
you.
it's kind of funny. Like, at this point, it's just free marketing, man. And it seems like I don't think that this is, in my honest opinion, this is Sabrina's natural personality type, her natural way of acting. I think her entire image, brand, and perception by the public has been carefully calculated, curated, shaped, and molded into a specific way that has allowed her to launch her name up into the charts like she's never seen before. So yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think she's a Sabrina, that is, an industry plant? Do you think she's organic, authentic? Do you think this is really her? Or do you think this entire thing was scripted and calculated by her own team, record labels, PR managers, etc.? All thoughts and opinions down below.
Let me answer. Do I think her team, managers, the whole 9 yards played a factor into this? 100%. But am I saying that she's an industry plant? Nah. I'm not really getting that vibe. You feel me? I'm not getting that vibe. But do I think this is authentically her? I mean, I'm not with her day to day. You feel me? Obviously. But yeah, I think this is low-key her. Or at least this era of her. Like I said previously, when artists go through eras in their music, you know what I'm saying? I think this is just an era, if anything. I don't think this is going to be the thing you really remember about Sabrina. Oh, I remember when Sabrina was popping. She was doing this with the Short and Sweet album and da-da-da. I don't think that's gonna be like that years from now. Obviously, for the next year or two, it'll probably still be like that. But yeah, industry plant, nah. Is it authentic? Probably. Do I really give a fuck? No. You feel me? So who gives a fuck, honestly? Like let her do what the fuck she wanna do, bro. She ain't hurt nobody. As long as she happy, she not being manipulated, nothing like that. Hey, all power to you. That's how I see it. No bullshit.